on UFM. You and I with سحر الحربي. You and I.
Hey UFM listeners, what's up? كيف الحال? It's me once again, سحر الحربي, and this is... Wait, let me start over. Who wants to hear good news? It's Friday, a whole week passed by, and now it's time for you and I, and this is the third episode. Though, due to climate conditions and as well as the lunar eclipse, prayer will be holding after the show. I will be doing 1 hour show, but we're gonna have fun doing it. So let's start. Just a quick reminder of our contacts to those who want to join us and participate with us with the questions of the day. You can write your name and send it SMS if you're using STC 834333. And if you're using Zain 734444. And if you're using Mobily 634444. As well as our hotline 0801111 09999. So I'm gonna give you a quote of the day, knowing that it's a lunar eclipse happening at the moment. Don't let anyone block your shine. So our question of the day is, do you prefer fixed or flexible working hours? I'm going to start off with our soda pop news. We'll start off with our first news, but we'll start off with the headline first. My headline, okay? It's the lunar eclipse. First, there's a lot of people who are wondering what is a lunar eclipse and what is a solar eclipse. Well, lunar eclipse is basically the moon is hiding behind Earth, while the solar eclipse, the Earth is hiding behind the moon. And the sun, moon, Earth, that is solar. And if it's the moon, if it's the sun and the Earth and the moon, that is the lunar eclipse, which is happening right now, which some... critics call it the blood moon. I prefer it the red moon. Our red moon will have some company today when Mars is the closest to Earth that it's been in 15 years. So Mars is shining bright. Mars will actually be at its closest approach since 2003 on Monday and Tuesday, when it was 35.78 million miles away, and today it is about 35.9 million miles away. So if bad weather disrupts your opportunity on Friday, there will be more chances. Experts estimate that Mars brightness will persist to several weeks. Although it won't look nearly as large as the red moon, Mars will be its largest if you're looking through a telescope and close to it maximum brightness in our sky. Mars is also safe to view with the naked eye. Do not look at the sky if it's a solar eclipse, because the sun would be shining too bright. But this is a lunar eclipse. You can look at it on the naked eye. That's it. hello once again. I will remind you of the contact numbers. Write your name and send it SMS. If you're using STC, 834333, and if you're using Zain, 734444, and if you're using Mobile, 634444, and as well as our hotline is 0811110999. I have to start off with something before I will be taking calls regarding this question. Why I asked this question? Working 4 days week for 5 days pay, researchers show it pays off. Well, now employees at New Zealand company behind an innovative trial of a 4-day working week have declared success, with 78% people saying they were better to able to manage the work and life balance. So for now, the question is, do you prefer fixed or flexible working hours? And we have our first call. Good evening, Majid.
Yes, how are you?
I am fine. How are you? How's the weather out there?
It's good, not bad.
The weather is good? Okay. And
Yeah,
it's not a little bit dusty?
Better?
It's not dusty?
It's not what?
في غبار؟ الغبار كيف؟
لا ما عندنا غبار، عندنا كسوف.
ما شاء الله.
ايوه عندنا كسوف، الليلة في كسوف ما في غبار.
Yes, the lunar eclipse. So tell me, Majid, do you prefer fixed or flexible working hours? تحب إن الدوام يكون منتظم أو فيها شوية مرونة؟ What do you prefer?
What
do you prefer? Yes, Majid.
السؤال اللي سألتونه يعني أنت تقولون كيف تكبح شو اسمه تكبح
يعني كيف تخلي حجمها كويسة
ما يكسر طموحك أو شيء زي كذا. بالنسبة للسؤال
أيوة، أي السؤال؟ إيش السؤال؟ السؤال اللي أنا قلته.
السؤال اللي أنتوا تقولوا كيف تخلي واحد ما يكبح طموحك أو شيء زي كذا، يعني كيف تتقدم إلى الأمام، كيف تتغلب على الصعوبات، والله لا؟
Okay. Alright. أيوة. Yes. قول لي إيش الصعوبات؟
طيب.
What is it? Tell it to me in English. Try to say it in English.
If you go to front, يعني قصدي إذا رحت يعني عبارة make practice profit.
Okay. It is true. What else?
Yes, make practice profit.
All right. Okay. Make practice. عاد قولها بالعربي.
profit.
عاد قولها بالعربي. إيش هي؟ عاد قولها بالعربي. إيش هي؟
يعني الإصرار يصنع الكمال.
Perfect.
هو الممارسة تصنع
يا سلام.
الكمال، يعني تصنع
الإصرار.
الإصرار يعني الممارسة تصنع make practice profit.
Perfect. Practice makes perfect.
Perfect.
All right, Majid. That's a very good way to do this as well. And Majid, thank you so much for calling. We will go for a quick break.
You and I on UFM. You and I. صيفك يحلى على اليو اف ام.
مدارس التربية النموذجية إحدى مدارس الشركة الوطنية للتربية والتعليم.
وش ذا اللي في يدك؟
هذا تي أوليه،
شاي فرنسي فاخر، أكياسة من المسلين مع حليب طازج من أفضل المزارع وأكثر البقرات دلعا. اشتريتها ب50 ريال بس.
يا أخي بلا فلسفة، تقصد شاي بحليب؟
احنا جبناها لك من الآخر. كودو خفايف الوجبة ب13 ريال بس. كودو خفايف أطعم توفير.
الآن مع باقة إنترنت التجوال من STC زدنا لك حجم البيانات إلى 10 جيجا، وبعد تقدر تشترك وتجدد باقات إنترنت التجوال وتتابع استهلاك بياناتك على تطبيق ماي STC. للمزيد أرسل تجوال إلى 900.
وش تسوون؟
بسم الله روعتنا بابا، ترانا ما سوينا شيء غلط. نسمع الراديو.
وش تسمعون؟
برنامج للأطفال.
أطفالنا مختلفين، كل باللي يميزه، لهم صوت ولهم نظرة مختلفة للأمور ومواهب متعددة. أحيانا نحسهم زينا ومعنا لكن بحجم أصغر. لازم نواكب اهتماماتهم ونعطيهم الثقافة والترفيه اللي يعجبهم، وهذا كله وأكثر بتلاقوه في استوديو الأطفال. برنامج يهتم بأطفالكم وبمواهبهم، ساعتين من المتعة والترفيه كل جمعة وسبت الساعة 4 مساء.
استوديو الأطفال مع أفنان الخضر.
UFM على كل تطبيقات السوشيال ميديا، يوتيوب، برامج وتغطيات. UFM KSA. عندك مشاركة أو تعليق؟
راسلنا على
STC
834 333
موبايلي
634444
زين
734444. UFM رياضة وأكثر.
صيفك يحلى على UFM.
You and I. UFM.
And welcome once again as lunar eclipse is happening right now, and there's as well other things happening. So as what I've said, that the employees at a New Zealand company behind an innovative trial of a 4-day working week have declared success. Imagine that you would not have to work on Thursdays anymore. So you'd have to work only 4 days with a pay of 5 days. New Zealand are having that trial, and it shows that it's successful because employees are happy and they can be productive and they can have a work and life balance. They could be with their family and at the same time be fresh for work. That's New Zealand rocking it with 4 days work. So the question of the day is, do you prefer fixed or flexible working hours? And tell me why. Contact us on these numbers if you're using STC 834333, and if you're using Zain 734444, and if you're using Mobily 634444. As well, you can contact us on the hotline 081111 09999. And welcome once again. Now the other news is that actually shocked me. A heat wave gripping Japan has so far killed more than 30 people. 10 in one day alone, and has sent thousands to the hospital. Can you imagine? Like, it's so hot. Like, it's so hot that you might have a heat stroke. Stay safe. Stay under a cold weather, and don't shift from a cold room to a hot room, because that could cause a lot of problems. And now the question was, do you prefer fixed or flexible working hours? And we have a call from Yusuf. Good evening, Yusuf, and happy Friday to you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
How are you?
I am fine, Yusuf. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you very much.
So, do you like the lunar eclipse? Do you see anything in the sky yet? Or it's still dusty out there?
No, I doubt that you're going to see anything tonight.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is. We have a heavy storm, sandstorm.
It is.
Yes. As long as you're not driving, right? You're safe, right?
Well, no, I am, but I'm safe. Yeah, I'm using the mic, so it's okay.
All right. Driving safe. People, drive safe.
Absolutely.
So tell me, do you prefer fixed or flexible working hours, Yusuf?
Well, okay, now when you talk about flexible hours, as far as I know, the flexible hours is that you work from 7, 8, 9, 10, and you leave like an hour late.
Yeah.
But with what happened on the practice in New Zealand, as you said, that they are doing 4 days and paying 5 days,
yes,
I think that is really not a flexible hours, but definitely flexible hours will give the opportunity to the people to give the max out of them and to give them relaxation and they feel more like loyalty to the company that they're working at.
Yes. It is actually doing a research for that. Would you prefer working 4 days a week? Of course, that is fixed.
Definitely. If you're going to work 4 days and you're going to get paid for 5, that is awesome. That is.
Do you think it's going to be successful, the research?
I don't think in here in Saudi Arabia, no, I don't think it's going to be because, unfortunately, the people here used to abuse the systems. That is one of the main issues here. So I don't think it's going to work very well in Saudi Arabia.
You don't? But do tell me.
I don't think, the way that people abuse systems.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to work. But it is a great idea. It is a lovely idea. But also, the concepts and cultures of the mind of the people, it's a little bit different. The European people are a bit different than Arabs. So
it is.
I think the concept is a little bit different. But I hope that it can work out here and can be implemented. That's going to be great.
But I actually have a different argument. I feel like if 4 days work would be applied here, I think it would work to some companies, depending on their employees, of course.
But definitely, but they will abuse it, and that is the problem. And the bad people will screw the good people. That is the thing. You know, as the saying we have in Arabic, you know, the bad people will always affect the good people.
Yeah, one spoiled egg could ruin the rest. Or one spoiled apple could ruin the rest.
Absolutely.
But you didn't answer my question, Yusuf. Do you prefer fixed or flexible working hours?
No, definitely flexible is much better. If the people or the company start doing this, you will really notice the difference on the performance of the staff.
Okay, yes, true. Flexible, actually, it's really nice. I prefer it is because, but there's a downside to it. You will have to work weekends, but you may not have to work weekdays. Yeah, flexible. I do agree with you. I'm a flexible person. It's really nice. I prefer flexible working hours, Yusuf.
And on the other side, in fact, that it's not going to be applicable for everybody. You know, especially if you have a certain timing that the people need to open their doors. You cannot really have a flexible unless that you have a better arrangement between the staff to serve the people or the customers. That is also on the other hand.
Yeah, it's a little bit hard, but it does worthwhile. So, Yusuf, thank you so much for calling us. Well, thank you, Yusuf, for calling us. Now we're going to take our second call. Mishari, good evening and happy Friday.
Good evening, good evening.
How are you,
Friday
Mishari?
For you also.
How are you, Mishari?
Good, alhamdulillah, good.
Alhamdulillah. So, tell me, do you want to comment on a topic that I've said, or do you want to answer the question?
No. Actually, I'm with you with the same question you have in this episode. So it's your turn to ask anything. If you have any other questions,
no, I want to see your idea. I want your opinion.
Yeah. Actually, for me, I prefer the flexible hours, flexible working hours, flexible days. Actually, I'm a head of HR in one of the leading companies in Saudi Arabia. I prefer to deal that or to do that. This is strategy with my team. I don't care what time they are coming. I don't care what time they are leaving. But by the end of the day, what I'm caring of is just the productivity, the results, the target I'm giving them in a daily basis. So what I'm doing with my team, they are very happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
They are very, very high productivity. They are providing me with a high productivity.
Okay.
So that's why I think the new school for the time being is not a limited or you have to put this is, for example, this is a fingerprint or biometric fingerprint. You have to come on this time and you have to leave it on this time. So I think if you put or if you trap the employee from this time, I think the employee will feel that he is not free to leave and or to do something. This is my perspective. But what I'm doing with my team, I don't care what time they are coming. I don't care what time they are leaving. By the end of the day, I'm just I'm just searching for the value itself. The value itself in terms of productivity, in terms of the result itself. So this is what I mean in flexible hours. Also, in terms of the weekend, it's okay with me, but I'm always pushing my manager, my team, that they have to feel or they have to enjoy the weekend and come in a fresh in the weekdays. This is my perspective, and I think the new school is doing same. So actually,
new school, you mean by the new generations, or
yes, yeah. The new school. What I mean the new generation.
Yes.
The new model for the management, and this is in Europe, in the States. They are trying to change the mindsets of the employees, the mindsets of the management, the CEOs. Now we see that in the big companies or the leading companies, they are not focusing on the time, what time they are coming, what time they are leaving. And by the way, the ministry or let's say the committee of working laborers or the committee in working laborers, international committee. They are trying now to reduce the working hours from 8 hours to 6 hours.
True, it is.
Yes.
They should actually, with all the new technologies and with all the new technologies, makes employees' life a little bit simpler. And I do agree with what you've said. Sometimes flexible hours does work with employees who are keen to do their part of their job and to be productive. But now, Mishari, I'm sorry that we're gonna have to end this call. Thank you so much for these advices, and thank you for participating with us. And that was a call with Mishari. That was really great advices. And as for now, we're gonna go to a quick break.
You and I on UFM. You and I.
صيفك
يحلى
على UFM.
يا ابو راشد، جتني فاتورة الكهرباء بس ما عرفت اقراها.
ابد، الموضوع بسيط. شوف الفرق بين القراءة الحالية والقراءة السابقة، هذا هو استهلاكك.
جميل. وبعدين
اضرب الفرق في تعرفة الشريحة اللي انت فيها ويطلع لك كم قيمة فاتورتك، وتقدر تشوف العداد عشان تتأكد اكثر. وهذه المعلومات تراها موجودة دائما على موقع شركة الكهرباء وتطبيقهم بعد.
ابسط من كذا ما فيه. الله يعطيك العافية يا ابو راشد.
لتتعرف أكثر على كيفية قراءة فاتورة الكهرباء زوروا موقعنا se.com.sa. الشركة السعودية للكهرباء.
الكل سفرة باقة تناسبها من موبايل لتجوال، 3 أيام، أسبوع أو شهر، فيها مكالمات وإنترنت وبأسعار تناسبك. اشترك الآن.
يو اف ام على كل تطبيقات السوشيال ميديا. تويتر كل جديد وحصري @UFM راديو.
GWS.
And I quote that one new face.
Greatest wrestling show. برنامج مصارعة، نبذة عن التاريخ وآخر العروض، من قرع الجرس وحتى التتويج. كل جمعة وسبت من 10 إلى 12 معي أنا فيصل بغاسي.
You're welcome.
عندك مشاركة أو تعليق؟
راسلنا على
STC
834 333
موبايلي
634444
زين
734444. UFM رياضة وأكثر. صيفك يحلى على UFM.
You and I. UFM.
And hello once again. The question is, do you prefer fixed or flexible working hours? And those who are a head or a manager, do you think it's productive or it's a good idea to be flexible with your employees? Now we will take our third call. Jamal, good evening and happy Friday.
Thank you. Good evening.
Good.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
أنا أقول السلام عليكم، أنت تقول السلام عليكم، أنا أقول عليكم السلام.
Go ahead.
Yes, Jamal, tell me, do you prefer fixed or flexible working hours?
First of all, I'm glad to call UFM people and contact them and share some ideas regarding the working hours.
Yes.
First of all, I think the working hours right now, the Saudi company, it's split to two parts, which we call regular hours.
2 part, yes.
The fixed hour, and the shift hour, which is flexible. We can call it a flexible hour.
Yes, the shifts are flexible, true. Do you prefer working on shifts or do you like your work to be fixed?
I prefer working in fixed hour, regular working time.
You prefer that? You like a routine? Yes. Jamal, you love routine?
Yeah, of course.
So you wake up 7?
Especially these days.
Why? What's different from these days, from the other days? ايش الفرق؟
The difference, we can say, if I'm going to work as a flexible hour employee, we cannot find it in our area. I mean, in the Saudi Arabia.
Yes, you can't plan. If it's flexible, you can't plan your day. True.
Yeah, but it's not overloaded, such as a fixed hour. All companies, all work.
There is fixed hours, you know, the fingerprint, sign in, sign out. You have to be fixed.
Sure. Even, the fixed hour, you mean behind the desk, working behind the desk at home. As you mean that, as a flexible hour.
Yes.
And this way, sure. If I get it, I will grab. It's a good opportunity to work behind the desk at home.
All right.
Anytime I can finish the job.
True, it is.
Yeah.
So you liked fixed hours, Jamal.
I like fixed hours, but the flexible hour is not. It's.
عادي قولها بالعربي أساعدك.
بالعربي وش أقول لك يعني ما هي بمتناول يدي. It's not in my hand to find the job. I can walk behind the desk at home. That's my point.
Yes, true. And Jamal, thank you so much. That was really good advice. So Jamal likes fixed hours. And we're going to take our next call. Abdulaziz, good evening and happy Friday to you.
Good evening.
Yes, Abdulaziz, how are you?
Good, very good.
How's the weather and the lunar eclipse going on?
Everything is all right.
You can see the lunar eclipse? Do you see the moon yet? Do you see the red moon yet?
No, not yet. Actually, I'm in the street, but I cannot see it.
You're walking in the street?
I'm not walking. I'm driving, actually.
Okay, you have your seatbelts on. You're safe, right?
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Okay. So, Abdulaziz, tell me.
First, I just want to know your name, please. Because I didn't hear you from the
No problem. My name is Sahar Al-Harbi. I'm the host of You and I. Thank you for joining us. Yes.
Yeah. Actually, I just called you just to say something.
True. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe it's funny, but did you see Game of Thrones? Do you know Lady Sansa? You sound like her, you know?
Off topic, Abdulaziz here. Okay, what's wrong with Lady Sansa?
Really, you sound like her. That's amazing, you know?
I never thought of it, but I think I will have a second look to that Abdulaziz. Thank you for your comment. That's off topic.
You're welcome. I just called to say that. I don't know what's your subject today, but...
My subject is, do you prefer working fixed or flexible hours, Abdulaziz? Stay in the topic here. Do you prefer working fixed or flexible as a job?
As a job, I actually work as flexible.
You love flexible hours?
I work... that's my job, actually.
Yeah, but do you prefer it?
Airport, so.
Do you prefer flexible or fixed?
Yeah, sure, yeah. I prefer it.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. That's good. So, thank you, Abdulaziz, for calling us. May you have a good Friday. And for now, we're going to go to a short break. And welcome once again. Now, let me start off with some news here, some futuristic news. Amazon Echo is checked into some Marriott hotels. Okay, you're probably asking, what is Amazon Echo? Amazon Echo is a speaker, smart speaker, and it's called Alexa. It's an Amazon Echo smart speaker. And there's a lot of things that you could do with this. You can do a lot of fun things with an Amazon Echo. Number one, you can ask it to turn on your TV, make you some coffee. Of course, you have to have some amendments to make this. But here's the news. Now, Amazon is rolling out a new service called Alexa for hospitality to a few Marriott hotels. So there are some Marriott hotels that had Alexa on it, where you can actually call for a desk or reserve a reservation in a restaurant. You can do a lot of things. But people are asking, is it safe? Well, according to Amazon, hotels will have access to a dashboard that can tell which device are online or offline. It won't have access to voice recording. Plus, you can turn off the device. Simple as that. So if ever you went to a hotel and you see like a smart Bluetooth there, you can just turn it off. If you're an old school person and you're just not into technology, you can just turn that off. And that's it. So the question of the day is, do you prefer working fixed or flexible hours? You can contact us, send your name through an SMS if you're using STC 834333, and if you're using Zain 734444, and if you're using Mobile 634444, as well as our hotline 0811110999. And now we're gonna go for our video games part. I'm so excited for the new game, which is, I think everybody knows it, The Walking Dead Season 4 by Telltale. Retitled The Walking Dead Season 4 and The Walking Dead The Final Season is the fourth and the final season of Telltale Games. The Walking Dead, it was confirmed at the end of From the Gallows. It will mark the return of playable Clementine. Everybody knows Clementine, right? Let's hear the trailer for The Walking Dead.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. AJ, come on. Row, 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 row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Don't forget to scream. Come on, you love this one.
It's a bad song. You shouldn't scream. Ever. Screaming brings monsters.
Yeah, you're right, kiddo. This song was written before, when kids didn't have to worry about monsters.
I don't remember a time without monsters.
I know. What's the first rule?
Never go alone.
Never go alone, right. And what do we do when the monsters come?
We shoot them in the head.
And what else?
Always save the last bullet for yourself.
Now, what do you do if I get bit?
And that is The Walking Dead Season 4 by Telltale. As it sounds, row, row, row your boat. I love this. If anyone who are not a gamer and are too new to games, Telltale games really do have this nice game that doesn't need any skill at all. You just have to go with the story. And it's going to be released in August 14, 2018. Woohoo! Now we're going to go for a commercial break.
UFM You and I. صيفك يحلى على اليو اف ام.
الكل سفرة باقة نسبها من موبايل تجوال 3 أيام، أسبوع أو شهر، فيها مكالمات وإنترنت وبأسعار تناسبك. اشترك الآن.
وش ذا اللي في يدك؟
هذا تي أوليه، شاي فرنسي فاخر، أكياسة من الموسلين مع حليب طازج من أفضل المزارع وأكثر البقرات دلعا. اشتريته ب50 ريال بس.
يا أخي بلا فلسفة، تقصد شاي بحليب؟
احنا جبناها لك من الآخر. كود وخفايف الوجبة ب13 ريال بس. كود وخفايف أطعم توفير.
يو اف ام على كل تطبيقات السوشيال ميديا، فيسبوك. كل جديد وحصري @UFM Radio.
إيش يعني يوم سعيد بالنسبة لك؟ اليوم السعيد بالنسبة لي إنه يعني ممكن إني أنا أنام 8 ساعات بدون ما حد يزعجني. أكون سعيدة لما أسمع أحد يمدح شغلي.
فنانة. السعادة بالنسبة لي لما أسمع هذا الصوت.
السعادة بالنسبة لي لما أنجز المهام اللي علي في أسرع وقت.
ردد يا ليت مطوال.
هابي داي، ساعتين من المرح والمتعة والفايدة من الأحد للخميس الساعة 12 الظهر معاي أنا بس مسالم.
عندك مشاركة أو تعليق؟
راسلنا على
STC
834 333
موبايلي
634444
زين
734444 UFM رياضة وأكثر. Okay, that's a little creepy.
Fire everything you've got. And checkmate.
صيفك يحلى على UFM.
What is this place?
You and I. UFM.
And welcome once again. Now, the question of the day: do you prefer fixed or flexible hours? And tell me why. Now, write your name to contact us. You can write your name and send it to us SMS if you're using STC 834333, and if you're using Zain 734444, and if you're using Mobily 634444, as well as you can contact us in our direct line 0811110999. Now let me talk about everyone can't stand this heat, especially when you go into your car and you're just an apple pie baking. It's like entering an oven. Here are some tips. I'll start off with one tip, okay? First of all, you would be in the car and you'll be like, my back is on fire. Here is the solution for that. Cover the seat with blankets. Better result when using light-colored blankets like white, beige. Just stay away from black and navy blue and purple. Pretty self-explanatory, but cover all seats with blankets in order to keep direct sun off of them. You can also refrain الابتعاد from using black or dark colored blankets, as these will attract the sun. Now we will take our fifth call. Abdullah, good evening and happy Friday.
Good evening.
Hello, Abdullah. How are you and how you doing?
I'm fine.
All right.
Good.
So tell me, do you prefer fixed or flexible working hours?
Regarding this question, do you mean by flexible a shift worker?
Yes, like you could work on a Friday night, work on a Saturday night, but you will not work on Sunday and Monday.
Actually, I am working at my company as shift worker.
All right.
1 week is a noon shift, the next week is a night shift, and the other one is a day shift. So
that's 8 hours?
I don't have 8 hours.
So you like working flexible hours? Or you prefer fixed? I know it's your job, but what do you prefer? Fixed or flexible?
To be honest with you, flexible work have an advantage and
Which is?
disadvantage. Advantage, that sometimes you have medical appointment and you have to go to the government. If you work a noon shift, you have enough time to go to the government and the banks and the hospitals at morning.
True.
And disadvantage, you don't have a fixed schedule for your life.
For your family and your social life, true.
Yeah, social life, I mean this. Because if you have to go to the gym and your friends, this is not gonna be a fix.
Yeah, because they would be in a corner, you would be in another corner, because you're flexible and they're fixed. Like they would have the weekends always off, and you probably have a weekday off.
Yes. During the weekend, all people go together, all friends, for coffee shop, for traveling together during the weekend, and you work at these days. This is the disadvantage of flexible work.
It is.
But for me, at the end, I like the flexible work.
You love the flexible work.
Yes,
is it
yes.
true? Well, I prefer flexible as well. Yeah, flexible is always good.
Yes, and fixed working hours.
Yes.
Your sleeping your health in general will be good.
True. Yes, that is a good point as well. It is a good point. There are some people who actually work night shift in the medical sector, in some governmental sectors as well. They actually work flexible hours, and they would work night shift. And you're right. Actually, it does affect your health. So you have to wake up the whole night, and you have to sleep the whole day. That's also, as what you've said, one of the disadvantages. Sorry, but the advantages, you could have a day off on a weekday.
Like now, I am in my days off, starting from Wednesday, and will return to work at Sunday. But this is gonna be once per month.
How long?
Now I am in my days off because I have working 7 days as a night shift, so I get 4 days off.
Oh, all right. Yes. That's awesome. That's awesome. But now, thank you so much for calling. It does actually a good point. Having a flexible working hours does affect the biological time. Now, it does affect a lot of other things, but I do like flexible hours. Sometimes you just don't feel like waking up in the morning. That's the other good thing. Back to our tips of how to make yourself cool in the summer. Number 2 is ice baby. Okay, you probably don't know that. Okay, let me just get to the point. Frozen water bottles. Always keep a frozen water bottles in your car. You can actually keep it when it's frozen. You can keep it in your back and as well as in your neck once you come into the car. So it could help you at least cool down. Put your vents down to remove the hot air from inside your car to outside. So that is one of the tips number 2. There's also a very nice tip I actually heard. It is actually, sometimes you just got out of work, it's 12 p.m. and you open your car and turn on the AC and bam, you got yourself a free hot air dryer. Here's what you can do. take a cool, damp clothes, فوطة, حطوها في موية, put it in a water, dump it in water, and put it next to the vents of your car. So the air that comes out of it is actually a little bit cooler. So for now, these are the great tips that you can actually keep yourself cool. And the last tip, go to the nearest drive-thru and order yourself some ice cream. As for now, we will go for a break.
On UFM, you and I, you and I.
Welcome once again. Now, for our technology news, I would love to say, rise up the volume. Everyone would be wondering, what does she mean about rise up the volume? Well, Apple is getting ready to drop some new headphones. At least that's what source told Bloomberg. They sound like they're going to be awesome and expensive. Now, the new features of the AirPods. Apple wants to extend their range so you can walk around the house without interruption while listening to UFM radio while your phone is charging. Number 2, there is a possibility that the new AirPods will monitor your heart rate. Wow. So you don't need to use your Apple Watch or whatever heart rate. But it's a good new features. Yay, Apple. Do you know what lavender oil could do to a person? If you're having difficulty of sleeping, lavender oil has a lot of benefits. But for now, let's take our call, Ali. Good evening and happy Friday to you.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Ali. How are you?
I'm doing actually fine. And I'll be better when I have my dinner now. I'm about to order roasted.
Yes, somebody's hungry.
I just woke up. Yeah.
So tell me, do you prefer pizza or pasta?
What?
Do you prefer pizza or pasta?
No, I'm not a big fan of pizza, but now I'm about to order roasted. And I do pasta most of the time.
So you prefer broasted over shawarma?
Right this moment, yep.
I'm just messing with you. So tell me, Ali, do you prefer fixed or flexible working hours?
Well, I might have a different point of view, but I'll
share
let you know
it with us
about it. I believe that this question is under the type of work that I consider slavery.
Whoa, slavery, man, that's a big word. Okay.
Well,
you can't say that.
Okay. Well, I'll try to put it in a good way.
All right.
Out of this capitalism and system, that you might do a good thing to your country or on different levels, but I'm talking about you now, yourself. When you work for someone for 10 or 8 hours or even 6-7 hours, you're
so that's
doing
flexible.
something to someone. You get my point?
You're doing what exactly?
I mean, if you work to someone,
yes,
actually you're not working for yourself, even though you get some money at the end of the month or the year.
Okay, so you're working for someone. That's your point.
That's my point. Everyone should rethink about it and start not their own business, but start their own ideas or thinking about how to work for yourself instead of someone else.
That is true. That's how our young entrepreneurs are working there for themselves. It is, but sometimes life doesn't really, make it that easy that you can actually build your own business.
I completely understand you. But my note is only that. Okay, it's okay to choose to do this type of work, but after thinking about it, but just taking it by default, this is my issue. Because a lot of people, they just do it without thinking because they see most of the people doing it.
Some people are happy doing it. Yeah.
Okay. If they chose to do, well, good for them. But if you follow them and you had no choice but follow them or following them, here is the issue.
Okay.
You get my point?
Yes.
Maybe I'm hungry, a little bit hungry.
Yes, you are a little bit hungry, but that is a nice point of view that you should actually have your own business, which is more flexible, your own boss, you're your own self, you're your own productive team. Now, thank you, Ali, for that point of view. Now we're going to take our second call. Fahad, good evening, and how are you?
Good evening, how are you?
I am fine, Fahad. How is the lunar eclipse going on in your side?
Well, inside the mall, when I go outside, I will see it, but it looks amazing, I'm sure.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a dusty storm to cover it, but yes, I do agree.
Yeah.
I believe it's beautiful. So, Fahad, tell me, do you prefer fixed or flexible working hours?
Well, for my opinion, of course, flexible hours.
Why?
I'm a morning person. I wake up early, 6:30.
Oh, so you love fixed?
Exactly. My job starts 9, so I show up at work 7:30, 7:15. So I have a couple hours before I start working.
Okay.
I do my job, checking emails and everything. But if it comes 7, I can get off maybe at 4.
Okay, and you can enjoy your family night on the weekends.
Exactly. And some of the employees, he can, stay up late and, wake up.
They're not a morning person.
Exactly, So he show up at 9, 9:30, 10, 11. So, he can leave at 6:30, 7. It's flexible for me and for him.
True. Actually, some people, the system works here. Some people actually love working fixed and the other love working flexible. Exactly. That's what makes things a balance. If everyone wanted to work fixed and everyone wanted to work flexible, it's going to be a little bit chaotic out there.
True. And, some fields, some companies, they follow the rules for the flexible, became, flexible hours, like, some companies, big companies. So it's good. Hopefully my company follow that rules. So, the employees will be, more happy than now.
Then now? Oh, why everybody is pessimistic? Where slavery.
No, I'm very happy, but the flexible hours. That's it. I have an issue with the flexible hours. I'm happy with my work, but the flexible hours. That's it. If it's done, I'll be more than happy. Yeah.
Hopefully, your wish would come true, Fahad.
Inshallah.
Well, thank you, Fahad, for calling us. May you have,
Thanks for talking to you.
Yes, may you have a good day. Thank you so much, Fahad. And welcome once again. Well, there are, it's interesting how some people actually love fixed and how some people actually love flexible. As what I've said, that's how the system works. You need to have a balance, black and white. But now let me continue with the tips and tricks where you can actually use and the benefits of a lavender oil. You can use this for the weekend. It's Friday. You can just do it at home. Trust me, you will thank me. Benefits of lavender oil you can find in any pharmacy. Like the organic that it is, the better it is. The better the effect, sorry. Now, the benefits of lavender actually reduces anxiety and emotional stress. Protects against diabetes, مرضى السكر, تحمي من مرضى السكر, and as well improve brain function, helps to heal burns and wounds, as well as improve sleep. Once you have a burn, fresh burn, you don't put the oil above it, like give it some time to heal and then put above it the oil so it could actually reduce and heal faster. Restore the skin complexion and reduce acne. Shows slow aging with powerful antioxidant, relieves pain, and as well as elevates headache. So lavender oil can be applied topically or inhaled as steam vapors. Although dried lavender flowers are made into lavender teas, I advise against ingesting the oil as it may lead to side effects. So don't drink the lavender oil. Just there's actually dried lavender tea. You can use that. It helps you to relax. So take a bubble bath, put some salt and put some lavender oil in that, and you'll have a relaxing 1 hour me time. As for now, let's go for a short break.
You and I on UFM. You and I.
صيفك يحلى على اليو اف ام.
مدارس التربية النموذجية إحدى مدارس الشركة الوطنية للتربية والتعليم.
وش تاكلين؟ شكله لذيذ.
هذا أومليت فغماج، سعره 80 ريال بس، والسر في الأومليت الكاشخ، دجاج تربية راقية، والجبن من أفضل المزارع السويسرية، ينضرب بشوكتين وينسكب في وعاء ساخن مع لمسة زبدة ونفحات من
أجل أومليت كاشخ. طيب قولي بيض بالجبن وخلصينا.
احنا جبناها لك من الآخر. كودو خفايف الوجبة ب13 ريال بس. كودو خفايف أطعم توفير.
يو اف ام على كل تطبيقات السوشيال ميديا. تويتر كل جديد وحصري @UFM Radio.
عزيزي المستمع، لو نفترض مثلا يعني انك قاعد زهقان ومستني الفرج. لو نفترض انه لسه سافف كوبايه شاي وجنبك الراديو وما تعرفش تعمل ايه، انا عندي لك الحل. اسمعنا في لوكيشن، خريطة كاملة لأهم الوجهات والحفلات والفعاليات في المملكة. جولة فنية على أحدث أفلام السينما السعودية والعالمية والبوكس أوفيس. أنت لسه معايا؟ واخد بال حضرتك؟ أخبار النجوم والفنانين ومشاهير السوشيال ميديا ولاعيبة الكرة الحريفة بس. وطبعا ما ننساش المسابقات والجوائز.
لوكيشن يوميا ما عدا الجمعة والسبت من 6 وحتى 8 مساء مع معاذ أسير.
مشاركة أو تعليق؟
راسلنا على
STC
834 333
موبايلي
634444
زين
734444 UFM رياضة وأكثر. صيفك يحلى على UFM. You and I. UFM.
Welcome back again. Yes, it is dusty outside, but I wish I could see the lunar eclipse. I'm sure it's beautiful. You can look at it in the naked eye, people. Just the lunar eclipse, not the solar, all right? But now, let's take our call. Yusuf, good evening and happy Friday.
Good evening. Hello.
Hello, Yusuf.
How are you, Sahan?
Alhamdulillah. How are you?
First of all, actually, I am admired of your topic for today. And I guess everyone should know about and talk. And I need more programs to talk about this topic, because it is, whenever you are going to an administration,
yes,
they are talking about type of work. If you have one staff going to somewhere from office to another office, first we'll ask about duty, fixed or flexible.
Yes.
That is what I know. I have experience enough for working in many administration. They are always asking which type of work that you have.
True.
For me, I am fan of performance.
Performance?
Yeah, performance.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. So mostly people, if you are going to ask him about more performance, you should give him rest, give him time, let him to work by what they need. Mostly flexible duty hours.
Yes.
Will be fixed for performance. But I guess it depends on the type of work. For example, we have security jobs.
Okay.
That one could not be flexible, because you need to make it fixed from 2. But in some type of work as receptionist, that for customer services,
yes,
hospitals like that,
or hotels,
meeting more people. So in this case, of course, they need to be. In this case, they need to get rest, less hours, and they can give more performance. For me, I am as a chief of one department.
Okay, but
I have many staff under my department.
So as a chief of department, do you like
again?
As a chief of department, do you prefer giving your employees a fixed or a flexible?
They should to have 7 hours, but I give them 4 hours.
Okay.
And
awesome, chief.
Really. But for performance, they give me 150%.
150%. Wow.
Yeah.
So you give them You're flexible with your employees, but as long as they become productive and high performance, as you've said, right?
That is what I like.
But what do you prefer? Do you prefer fixed or flexible?
Of course, flexible. For me, I change many offices, because just only I don't want to fix hours to come from 2. That's all. Between, useless. I don't like this type of work. So I work with some my colleagues. They like to come on time and leave on time. Between, they are zero performance.
Zero performance. Those who are working fixed hours, by your opinion, you think that it's not
for flexible hours.
Flexible hours, you think the performance are high. For the fixed is a little bit zero, as you've said.
Yeah, except in some type of work and some type of jobs that need to observe long hours like that. Look like securities and other jobs.
All right. Yes, I do. Actually, medical field, the security field, it is actually flexible, and I do respect everyone who are working in the medical field, in the government field, in the military field. I do thank them a lot for working flexible hours, because it is a little bit hard to work against your biological time.
And they need rest also, mentally, physically. They can give more performance. And be sure about those people who's working in flexible hours. Never ask about how many hours they spend. For example, for me, sometimes requested to perform 6 hours, but I can do 9 hours. But as long as they are flexible with me, I will continue even more hours.
All right. So 6 hours and 9 hours?
If 9, no, what I mean if 6 hours, 9 hours, but today I will get 7. Tomorrow I can perform more than 9.
Oh, okay. Flexible. Yeah. Yes. So today he might work 4 hours. Tomorrow he would work 6 hours, 8 hours. As long as the performance gets to its peak at the end of the month.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, thank you so much, Yusuf, for giving us your advices and your opinions. Thank you so much for calling us, and as well as joining us. Now we're gonna go to a lunar eclipse. Imagine you could actually fly to the lunar eclipse. No, don't do that. Actually, lunar eclipses are 83. It happens 83 times. So far, the solar eclipse solar eclipse happens way more often than lunar eclipse, and it's beautiful. I'm so amazed having the red moon out there, because I could actually see it. But for now, let me give you some amazing thing that I actually read. Here are some crazy gadgets created for this summer heat worldwide. Some countries actually have it available and some doesn't, but you have to know what gadget this is. This is crazy. Makita fan jacket, or if I may say, the air conditioning jacket. You might get some strange look with this one if you actually can Google it and check it out. It's a jacket that actually has an air conditioning inside, and you might get some strange look. The Makita fan jacket has an internal ventilation system to keep you cool in any weather. It is filled with a twin fan pack that is located on the small of the back when worn. It's in the backside. There's a fan in the jacket in your backside. How cool is that? You can actually stay cool the whole time. So it actually blows constant stream of cool air through the jacket. I mean, that's cool. Imagine wearing that jacket in a freaking hot summer. Wow, I would do that. I don't care how ridiculous I would look. I want to stay cool in summer. Now, I would love to advise and give a movie or a series that you could watch for this weekend while you're having your family around. I recommend watching Castle Rock. It's a horror fiction. It's rated 18 and above. So those parents, be aware, it's rated 18 and above. And as well, it took the ratings of Castle Rock to 9.1 out of 10 in IMDb. And as well, 79% in Rotten Tomatoes. But I would personally give it an 85%, 84%. So it's first episode dated on the July 25, 2018. It's just fresh, and it's in Hulu. You can watch it on websites as well. It's a nice series, horror fiction for those who actually love horror fiction. Castle Rock is for you. And welcome once again. We have reached the end of the show. Thank you for joining us. It's Friday and it has a lunar eclipse, as well as Mars is shining bright. May you have the Fridiest of all Fridays that ever Fridayed. Remember, don't text and drive. Put your safe seat belts on at all times. It's a little bit dusty, and put your hazards on. You were with سحر الحربي, you and I, and I'm saying goodbye. مع السلامة.